Well, that's the end. It's nearly 1:30 in the morning, Monday morning, so actually I'm late, so I'd just like to say to that guy, my boss, sorry. Sorry it's a bit late, and also I just want to say a quick apology to all of you for setting this schedule, which I did, sticking to it for like the first week, and then not being able to do that since. It's really difficult to do this job and be an apprentice chef, because chefing, it's split shifts every day, which is perfect for me because it means I've got study time in the afternoon, but it's not long and shifts can fluctuate so much. I could work an 8-hour day one day, a 6-hour day the next day, and then a 14-hour day the next day. It's mad. I never really know what's around the corner, and as I've always said, this for me is a hobby at the moment. I mean, it could be much more than this, but at the moment for me, it's a hobby. It's made to pass the time, not fill it. My life is filled with work, and then this is just something I fit around it, and work and study. So it's even less time for me to do this. But I'll keep trying. I didn't make that schedule as something I would strictly stick to. I made it as something I should aim for, and I will try and keep to it as often as I can. But what I'm saying is, don't expect it. But anyway, so back to the movie. The soundtrack in the movie was amazing. If you want to listen to just the soundtrack, obviously there's plenty of soundtrack on YouTube. You can look at it's available. There's other places you can download it. From iTunes, I don't know, Lord of the Rings soundtrack, it's one of the popular ones. But yeah, soundtrack was amazing, visuals were amazing, acting was believable. I mean, I think Aragorn's tear when Boromir died was real, so it really, really came across. It was involved, engaging, detailed to the extreme. Scenery was intense. There was heart-pounding moments, there were dramatic moments. It went up and down and up and down, which is the technique that Shakespeare's writing does really, really well. And J.R. Tolkien has been able to use that same technique to such great effect in his writing and in this movie, where you're starting to Shire at a low, the 9 come in, you go high, and you hit Rivendell, you go low, so on and so forth. Then travelling, you go up, hit the mines of Moria, you just sort of keep going up. When you come out, you hit the forest, you go a bit down, you get the idea. So it's really good in that respect. Really, really well written as a book, transferred to movie. I think there could have been more character development, like I said. I mean, it's already a very long movie as it is, and I've got an extended edition, which is why it's taken me even longer than it would normally do. But still, more character development could have been put through, I think, and more explanation of references. Because they made references as sort of an encouragement to, if you've read the book, then you'll know what this is, and it'll make you smile, and it might be something that the person next to you who didn't read the books didn't know. So you can sit there and be like, I know more than you. But that sort of thing, for me, it actually gets on my nerves. Because if you say something in the movie and you don't explain what that is, even if it's something that's not that important, people tend to just remember it as something awkward or weird. Then you get a load of fan theories, which are great. I love fan theories, but sometimes you can get really, really wild ones, and they can be really off from what the writers ever intended. And it's that sort of really ambiguous referencing that is the spawn of all that, and it gets on my nerves. So I wish they had explained those references more or taken out some of those. But what else? What can you do, really? It's been released now, so I'm going to write it back and say we'd pull back all of them because you have this small fault. That's just not going to happen. Overall, I think it was an amazing movie. I think I would give it on a scale of 0 to 10. Now, actually, believe it or not, my scale never changes. 0 to 10 actually have different meanings for me, and I never change them. So this is something you've never known as viewers, and as readers, but I've always known. So I'll explain it to you now, so you actually know, because this is just like a behind the scenes thing. 10 out of 10 for me is perfect. Literally perfect. It can't get any better. Well, it's not bad, because I've just analysed it and there's problems with it, so it could be better. So it's not that. 9 out of 10 is nearly perfect. Is it nearly perfect? This one is probably very close, I would say, but would I say it was nearly... I wouldn't say it was nearly perfect. Yeah, that's still that's high. That's really difficult. 8 out of 10 is outstanding. It definitely is outstanding. It stands out from any other movie. If I was to put it next to Hot Fuzz, it would stand out. If I was to put it next to, even Avatar, it's just the fact that it's Lord of the Rings, it stands out. It's one of those movies. So I'd definitely not give it any less than an 8. Also, then you've got the other ones. 7 for me is excellent. 6 is really good. 5 is halfway to perfect. So 5 in my mind is good. So if it's good, it's got a 5. 4 is not good. Or in other reference, bad. 4 is bad. 3 is very bad. If it's very bad, it's on a 3. 2 is extremely bad. 1 is extraordinarily bad. And 0 is unbelievably bad. Basically, I only give it a 0 if I think I could have made it better. And that would be saying something to me, because I've never made a movie, ever. But if I honestly think I could have made it better, then, I will give it a 0. And those values never change for me. So, now you know. And I'm giving this an 8 out of 10, because it is outstanding, it is Lord of the Rings, it's a great story, and I would definitely recommend it. Okay, this is That Other Guy, signing off.